in the floor of the House. Then he was asked to provide evidence. He came in with the evidence. Why? Why did he come with a Twitter? Because, I mean, if you confirm the source of the Twitter is actually a verified account of a Russian whatever or Kenyan ministry, then that is enough evidence for the sake of that debate. But he was shut down. He was actually sent out of the Senate. And you're talking about transparency. We want to see these agreements. When the new regime came to power, they said they would reveal the details of the SGR and they would show how badly it was done by the former regime. They did not do anything of that nature. So our issue here, when you talk about government deals and who knows about them, 5 years down the line, nobody knows about them. Parliament itself does not know about them. You ask them, they say, no, this was done by Foreign Affairs or was done by OP. So the issue of people coming out and owning up and also showing the country that what we intend to do about, because I mean, there are so many people in the government and outside government who are learned, they are experts. They can help the country understand this particular infrastructure, bond or this particular loan, this grant, this is what it is meant to do. And we don't do that. And that's what Mheshimiwa is talking about, a government-to-government deal, which private citizens don't know, but they are, tied down through the law, by the law, in terms of you must pay back, eventually. And then talking about China and this other, like my colleague here is saying that China is not very serious sometimes, or rather not very structured. Fred, we all want to eat, we all want to do business. Who gives you the best deal, that's where you go. Some of these procurement rules and strictures put by the West are not reasonable. In most cases, look at the tariffs now Trump is trying to levy in the, worldwide. Because he believes that America is not being given a better deal. They're coming with very interesting rules and they are forcing nations to put clauses in their procurement rules which favor those powerful nations. And China is aware that most African countries don't want to hear any of these strict rules which are benefiting the West. And so they're coming in and saying, if you allow us to build your road from Nairobi to Malaba, this is what we will give you. And we will give you a better deal by 10% less. Of course, that will annoy America and Europe, and they would probably put in more tariffs and punish us. But I think China is more pragmatic in terms of, what quid pro quo. What can we give you? What can you give us? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we stand to benefit more from China as compared to renegotiating probably the trade agreements, including AGOA with the US?
What I would say is that because if